Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back for round 2 with trying to beat this boss. I suppose at a certain point, if this doesn't work, we will just go do 2 battles outside, and the reason for that is my desire to use these duplication. We're trying a bunch of Creepier Treat things. Chosen hero. All heroes contribute to, I think the hot dog would be the right attack. So dipping sticks. And then I am just gonna go ahead and attack with this guy. I'm actually attacking the wrong thing, but whatever. And Creepier Treat card. Chosen hero takes 2 turns. And I'm gonna give it to him. And that's called Suckums. That's not even an appropriate name. Alright, now lightning attack. I'm not attacking the right thing at all. I need to be attacking one of these pigs. And if he's gonna take 2 turns each turn, then we have this fixed. We can win. Let's see. Alright, now I could use my supersized combo mill, and I should. And attack here. And now we're into his beaming smile attack, which will attack everybody. And see, I think if everybody gets their life down to 50%, I can get everybody back. It's called blinding smile, not beaming smile, and there's no way to defend it. Yeah, everybody's at 50%, so it makes all the sense in the world to let's go with the left blaster here. Let's see. We will attack this. And then we'll use this. And we will use a Creepier Treat card to refill everybody's health. That was called the plaque attack. And now both of his things are gone, and so we can now just attack him directly, as he's down to 2,000 health, and we're doing rather well. Of course, we've used all the Creepier Treats cards, so nothing more is going to save us there. And it certainly doesn't feel like he's getting 2 attacks per turn. Definitely doesn't feel like it. But maybe it is. More blinding smile, which is not doing too much damage. Lightning. And sneak attack. We've got him down to 1200 health. And honestly, if this is just the end of the game and he's the final boss, fine, whatever. I feel like Dorsilla should come back from the first game, but I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't. Or if somebody else shows up. Like if somebody else shows up and it's just somebody we've never even heard of, that wouldn't make the most sense either. He's down to 728, and we're perfectly fine to just keep attacking. And all the candy and experience I could have doubled from this, it's gonna be a big loss, but whatever. A lot of kids are definitely not even gonna realize that there were 2 Creepier Treat cards that could double your experience in candy. And even though I did realize and tried to use it throughout the whole game, it still didn't fully succeed. It was helpful, certainly, but it didn't get me everything easily unlocked or get me to the max level, which would be more argument that there might be more game. And that's it for him. Victory. So we would have gotten 4,000 XP, and actually doubling the candy would have been pointless. You're done, Dr. White. This is going back to its rightful owners. Give me that. It's mine. It's funny, this world you made where everybody's supposed to have white teeth. It's rotten. Tell me about it. Let's get the candy back to the people. No, come back here. With that, my beautiful utopia will be ruined. How did I ever get to be so pathetic? I'm pathetic. What do you think that makes you? A new man. Wow, that's actually decent writing. I was not expecting a good line. I knew we were right to put our trust in you. I don't know how we'll ever thank you guys. You saved Halloween. You can start by taking all my licorice when I get back to the past. You better make sure my mom and dad still get married, you guys. Haha. Well, none of that can happen until we restore the timeline. Don't worry, I can't wait to fix everything I broke. Things are gonna be different this time. It'd be interesting if there was a double cross here, but I don't think there is. And they wake up, is it all a dream? The dentist is smiling, being friendly. And the Rapagi are still around. A Double Fine production. Oh, and we're getting the credits in the game like this? Alright. Written and directed by Gabe Miller, lead programmer Ben Burbank, lead game player Kichi. Like, it's really strange that they would bother to, that they would make a in credits like this. And like, let's just look here. We are at the maximum amount of experience, and yet our candy is not full. So either that meter at the top is something different, or we've just like done something. There's no active quests. We're missing a costume, and we're missing the 3 creepy treats you could buy. Gameplay programming, 3 people. Double Fine isn't a huge company. System engineering, 3 people. But it's big enough to have afforded to do a better game than this. Honestly. There's some slight glitches with the text showing up. There's a major issue of this being text-based for a kid's game. There's some problems. Concept art. Environmental art. This actually is a credit sequence for a kid's game isn't a terrible thought, because you know kids aren't going to pay attention to it anyways. But we've got this music playing in the background. We can't trick or treat or go into our own house. Character modeling, 3 people. Like, I would want to turn this into a year-round event, honestly, that allowed you to every month add a new costume. There's a game that's not for adults called Pocket Mortys, which is a blatant ripoff of Pokemon based on Rick and Morty, a adult cartoon, and they introduce new content all the time, particularly around when the cartoon is out. Now we're getting just the Tim Schafer, the president and CEO, and VP and COO, just people that work at the company but didn't really work on this game. 2-Player Productions, producer, director. I bet they did some of the early acts. Midnight City. I bet they did some of the earlier acts too. This is like a 5-act game, and I suspect 3 of them were not even really made by Double Fine. Like, you can see we're running into a major collection of people that don't actually work at Double Fine. Let's see, unless there's a way to smash the pumpkins and get over there. That's Dracogen Inc. Why are there so many companies here? Are they translating the game? Playtesters. I think the playtesters own a little responsibility here. Just not giving enough feedback to say, look, this game, it looks good, it looks kid-friendly. It's not. It doesn't play kid-friendly at all. It's problematic. Let's see. Team thanks. Just a lot of credits going on here. a lot of credits here. So I want to take a moment, I suppose, since this is the obvious end of the series, and say that this is also kind of not due to this at all, but this is the last kids game that will be airing in my kids game slot, which is, I release videos every weekday, and it always started with a kids game, and then an hour later it was a point and click adventure game that would air, kind of like a primetime setup on TV, that throughout the evening there was a something that was appropriate for the family, and then as it got later you would get into the late night talk show game things. Things have changed in the past year a little bit. YouTube has rewarded people for live streaming, and I've started live streaming Hearthstone, so that has increased a major amount of work and time that's just needed, but also there's just not that many kids games. I will inevitably at some point play a kids game. It will just be integrated into the point and click time slot. This also means that there will be one less video aired every weekday, or one less series. That hasn't in the past year really shown. Many of my series get no views. They catch nobody's attention. In comparison, an average live stream gets at least 50 people's views, and it has certainly caused a lot more subscriber, a lot more feedback. And the bigger issue is, even if I hadn't gotten into live streaming on YouTube, I've just severely overcommitted myself again and again and again in the past year. And I'm still probably very overcommitted, but I need to start realizing and managing time better, and just say I need to make less content. The other thing, of course, has been the Lego series not playing on my new PC, and locking up and freezing up consistently every few minutes was a very disappointing occurrence that happened this year. So wrapping it up and just finishing with Costume Quest 2, since we played Costume Quest once, seems like the right time to do it, and not even bothering to try to go till December and the end of the annual year. We can just talk to these people. Hey, Mom. Hey, Oral was just telling us what good kids you are. You made your father and I very proud. We love you very much. Mom. What, dear? It's Halloween. Don't get all mushy. All right. So, hello, children. Are you ready to try my special cherry pie? My favorite. Take a slice. Great. Come back in half an hour. They're still cooling. I don't know about all these monsters. They smell like feet. So, the monsters are now kind of just part of this. Here's Sadie. Got any cool battle stamps? Battle stamps? Where are these? There's nothing to battle around here unless you count Travis. Now I just set up to stand without a business in mind, really. It'll come to me. Well, good luck. So, apparently peace has been brought into the world. These never gave you any candy, and I swear they did in the first game. Everett and I are going to check out Halley's Comet at a telescope tonight. Want to check? Halley's Comet, huh? Yeah, it only happens once every 75 years. Well, pass. You guys enjoy yourself. Suit yourself. Sorry guys, we can't wait anymore. We figured we'd crack it to us. Whatever. I could not care about any of this conversation. Just wanted to show my gratitude to Dr. Waite for getting your mayor to sign the Halloween treaty. Halloween treaty? On Halloween night, repugnants are allowed to come through the monster gate to party with humans. We have to go back before midnight, but we get to dance and load up on all the candy we want. Weird. Hi, Oral. Hey, kids. Long time no see. I haven't seen you since your last cleaning. So everything is fine? You okay with kids eating candy? Okay with it. I couldn't be happier, but with everyone eating candy, business is booming, haha. I don't know how did you. I mean, I'll catch you up later, Reynold. For tonight, just enjoy Halloween, eat candy, and party with your friends. Didn't the dad make a bunch of dad jokes in the first game? Like, I think he did. So, maybe this is the first year that the Halloween treaty is in effect. Apparently. And these kids are in different costumes for the first game. And everybody's happy, I suppose. And we're getting... And this is the gate. All of that map, frankly, should have been in the in this game. Like, there was a lot of areas designed in the first game that if we just ran through them really quickly. Here's Gomer, who serves vegetable platter at a Halloween party. I mean, seriously, last thing anyone wants to eat is Sully Six. Someone trying to incite a riot? It's just vegetables. You don't have to eat them. How can you be so cavalier about this? So, like, growing that tree didn't seem like it did anything. Here's harmonics. And I guess we could do this. Doesn't even do anything. Let's just try to hurry through this. And these are just all the people we saw in the game. Monty. Don't care, don't care, don't care. If you wanted me to care about these characters, I would have had to spend more than 5 minutes or 20 minutes with them. Like, one of these characters, maybe I would have learned to care about. And is this a popping for apples minigame? No, it's just kind of a reference to the bobbing for apples minigame, which kind of sucked in the first game, but it wasn't replaced with anything, so I miss it. I would rather something to replace it. Here's Drusilla, and her brother Dorian. So they get to come too. Like, a lot of RPGs would do really well to bundle up multiple stories. If you could get, like, Final Fantasy 13, for example, in a combined, quicker fashion, instead of the 3 shades closed. Nobody's fighting anymore. So you can't even buy from him. So where did I miss that costume? There's like no way to get this costume unless it's like some DLC or something. I think I've talked to everybody, or unless it's like, look at the map, I suppose. Where could it be? Unless it's for getting all the creepy treats. And see, that duck broke, and I believe there was a duck, a Christmas duck, in, let's see, what was that, Gone Home? Yeah. What a weird way to end the game. Just leave you talking to people, having the same conversations over and over again. I clearly missed something somewhere. I clearly can't go back. I can't purchase the cards that I missed. And you'd think talking to these people might trigger something. But I don't want to read what they have to say. It feels like the game just has a bunch of extra dialogue written that they couldn't squeeze anywhere else. What a terrible way. Just give me credits. That would have been better. It would have been a lot better to have credits in this instead of this ambiguity. Like, you just don't know. Maybe there is one tiny hidden thing somewhere amongst all of this hidden stuff. Maybe there isn't. There's like no way they enter houses or trick or treat. So And so unless there was maybe a Jefferson factor, a diplomacy thing. No, there's nothing here. There's literally nothing here. What a weird way to end the game. Majesco, Midnight City, Double Fine. You took 3 companies to make a game that's not that good. That's ridiculous. Clearly this is probably an example of them just feeling the need to make more when it wasn't really necessary. And the main menu is here. And I can either exit the game or go to the options or go through the mysterious portal. And that's it. This is all the menu is. They didn't even bother to make a menu. It's an unfinished game. So if there's no menu, there can't be any DLC. We've spent 7.5 hours. If we go back in, like, maybe this will put us in a better place. So yeah, you could talk to this guy and buy top secret warehouse and this upgrade, but you're still 1,500 short, and my experience is already maxed out. So maybe that was the case, is that the top secret warehouse was missing something. Nope. So either your final suit is collected via getting all the Creepier Treat cards, or it's collected by doing something very strange. Something just you wouldn't even think of. And I don't know what that would be. Like maybe go back to the Tooth Academy or go back to Auburn Pines. Is this guy new? Yeah, I have no reason to really believe that it's hidden here any more than it would be hidden anywhere else. I have more reason to believe it's the Creepy Treats. Unless you're supposed to go to your own house, which is boarded up. Well, that's frustrating, but the more frustration also is the fact that you would have had to play this game with candy corn the whole time to get one of the achievements. That's not going to be fun at all. I suppose it is possible that somewhere this could have unlocked something new. But and see, he doesn't. Now he's saying something different. Alright, well, that's it for this series. It's a mess. I feel like the first was a mess too. It didn't feel like there was improvements. In fact, it feels like it was some disimprovements with the lack of the bobbing for apples, and I feel like the story was probably better a year ago. Yeah. If they made a Costume Quest 3, I wouldn't play it. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be a good kids game. It wouldn't be a good RPG. I can't imagine that you could even think of a third enemy to create. They really had to struggle with the dentist angle to even get a sequel. If there is some DLC out there, I don't think I would buy it. I'm not going to play it. I do want a good RPG out there for kids, but I think Pokemon is it for now until somebody else makes some PC compatible RPG that actually is kid friendly. That's it for this series. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, or Battle.net, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.